Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Still Wakes the Deep blind playthrough. And in the last episode we ran into Trots,
Fuck.
an old friend of ours. And he's looking a bit worse for wear. Now let's see if we can get out this time.
Fucking move it.
Ah, staircase. Shit. Move, Cass.
Jesus Christ, that was close. Stuck fast.
Okay. Guess we're safe for now. That was...
Alright. Roy. He's blocked the door. Freezer vent. Aye.
Cuz, you alright? Jesus, you look terrible.
Do not go down those fucking stairs.
What the hell is going on?
Trots. I think it was Trots. No, it's just fucking horrible, whatever it is. Just stay in here and keep quiet.
Did you get to the lifeboats?
Yeah. Fuck knows if they ever work, but they definitely don't fucking work now. I had a wee chat with Rennick about it while I was out there.
How did that go?
Badly. The cunt still reckons we should get to the bird.
You think?
You got a better idea?
Cuz, mate, I'm not going to make it over the deck. I'm not feeling so good, pal. I think I need my insulin.
What? You're fucking kidding, Roy. Now?
Oh, I'm sorry
Right.
to inconvenience you, Mr. Bloody Fit and Healthy. I tell you what, I'll have a little chat with my pancreas, shall I, and tell it to pull its socks up.
All right, fuck's sake. Could you not just eat some fucking jam or something?
Oh, bloody hell, the man's a medical genius. I'll get on the blower to Dr. fucking Spock and tell him not to panic. We've solved diabetes here.
It's fucking McCoy. No Spock. He was the pointy-eared cunt. You think you can manage to get to your cabin? You've some in there, aye? I'll get to the helipad. Make sure that cunt doesn't try leaving without you.
All right. I'm not useless. I can get there. Listen, when you get to the chopper, tell Archie to radio in the support ship. We need all the fucking help we can get, Kaz.
All right, big man, all right. Just be careful, okay? My girls need their godfather in one piece.
Trophy, Eye of the Needle. The thing is, I know people who are diabetic, and if a diabetic tells you that he or she needs their insulin, giving them jam or something like that is the absolute worst thing you could do. Because what insulin does is it lowers your blood sugar. That if Roy feels that his blood sugar is getting, that he needs insulin, that's because his blood sugar is getting high. And forcing him to eat something would only make matters worse. I know this because I have a few co-workers that have it. So that is something I've learned from them. So that is a little medical trivia.
I don't like this.
And
whatever it is.
after having seen Trots, now when he's turned into some type of tentacle monster, this game actually feels less scary. I feel that it took away some of the tension.
Christ, I can barely see the lift to get there with this fog.
All personnel, this is an evacuation order. In case I wasn't clear enough
Because you know, that is a classic thing in horror. That what you can't see, the monster is always scarier before you see it. As soon as you see it, your
Thinks he can fucking
mind starts processing it. And it doesn't feel as scary anymore. And I think it is called the locked door principle. And I don't know if that's the official name for it. It's something I read at one point. Being a huge fan of Stephen King's books, I think he talked about it in... Yeah, he talked about it in one of his books. I think it may have been in his book on writing, which is sort of his autobiography and also tips and tricks if you want to become a writer. I have no aspiration. I have written a few stories over the years. I used to like to write stories when I was younger, especially. Nothing worthy of publishing. Just for my own enjoyment. Just like to tell stories. Which, if you're a long time viewer of my channel, you know that I like to tell stories. I talked to a friend of mine once who said that my YouTube channel is part gaming content and part blog. Or vlog is probably a more correct term. But oops.
Christ almighty.
So what's a worse way for a Dobby to die? Getting stabbed by Bellatrix Lestrange?
Jesus, Innes. What you doing up there? That thing will see you.
That thing. It's Muir, Kaz. It's fucking Muir.
Muir. Jesus.
Or getting grabbed by Muir?
Christ. I don't understand, Kaz.
Listen, we have to get to the helipad, alright?
I tried talking to him, but he came for me. Like, he didn't care me at all.
It's no him anymore, Innes. There's nothing we can do but leave. Save who we can.
Aye, you're right. The only way up is the crew lift. You won't let anyone leave.
Then we need to get past him.
All right. I'll see you there. But hey, don't be a hero if he hears me, all right?
And don't let him hear you.
See you at the lift.
All right. What the hell is that? Looks a bit like War of the Worlds. But anyway, going back to what I was talking about, the locked door. The principle is about that there's nothing scarier than a locked door. Because a locked door can hide anything. And what you can't see is scarier than what you can see. Because if you open a door, I think the example he told in the book is that if you open the door and you find out that... What the hell? What the fuck happened? I'll take that, thank you. That if you open the door and behind it there's a 10-foot caterpillar. That is scary. But it could have been a 100-foot caterpillar. So no, it's not as scary anymore. Where the hell is he? He's over there. But if you open a door and there's a 100-foot caterpillar, that is super scary. But it could have been 1,000 feet. Does he have his back turned towards me? I think he does. I was so close. I like the fact that one of the flash images you get is a seagull. Okay, there seems to be a bit of trial and error getting past these enemies. But going back to what I was talking about, the thing is, what it boils down to is what you can't see is always scarier than what you can see. And as soon as they show you the monster, your mind can start processing it, and it isn't as scary anymore. And that is a big difference in between Stephen King and Lovecraft, for example. Because Lovecraft loved to do that shit, like, oh, it was a monster too scary to describe in words, to put down into words. It couldn't be described. Which I think is a cop-out. I read a short horror story once where the narrator of the story tells you that the big difference in between Lovecraft and Stephen King is that Lovecraft uses that locked door principle. Can we pick up this can of paint? Nope. Now the question is, can we get over here before he turns around? Yes. Awesome. But Stephen King, on the other hand, he not only opens the door, he gives you a swift kick to the butt and jams the handle with a chair. Because you're in his world. And the greatness, I think, in... Shit. Yeah, well, not getting it from me. The greatness, I think, in Stephen King's stories is that he always shows you the monster. The monster always appears, he describes it usually in great gruesome detail. And it is still scary. I think he is an amazing storyteller.
There's the lift. Not far now.
And I've been reading his books for almost 30 years at this point. I started reading them when I was in my mid-teens, I think. I think the very first book I read of his was... It was either Pet Sematary or it was The Long Walk. The Long Walk is to this day one of my absolute favorite novels written by him. And it is being turned into a movie now. It will be out in October, I think. And I am definitely... I rarely go to cinema nowadays because I think it is super expensive. It's stupid expensive. If me and my girlfriend, we go to see a movie in a cinema, that is a $50 visit. Because tickets are stupid expensive. And also, when you go to a cinema, you want some popcorn, you want some soda.
Didn't ken how I got myself in here, but the cargo hoist came down and we're right crabs in a creel now. Are those the hoist controls behind the fence? Maybe I can shift it. All right. You're a good lad, Kaz.
Yeah, if we decide to go to the cinema, that's 500 crowns. And because you want some popcorn, you want some soda, you need the tickets, of course. Just the tickets will run you up to around 300. And if you spend that amount of money, you want to make sure that it's not wasted. But you never know that beforehand, do you? So you become, or we have become very careful. We don't go to the cinema unless it's a movie we really think is gonna be good. You don't want to wing it. When I was a kid or in my early teens, the little town I lived in then, where I grew up,
Fucking hell.
it was quite cheap to go to the movies. I'm trying to raise the cargo hoist.
Nah, that's no it.
But then I would wing it. Sometimes I went to the cinema just because I had nothing else to do at the moment. Let's see. Can't be that I'm supposed to go out here. There must be something in here that I'm missing.
Nah, that's no it.
Find a way to reach the cargo hoist controls. Well, this is the cargo hoist controls.
That's no it.
There's no way to go out there.
Who's he no deed?
That's where I came from, so I guess we'll go over here then. Yeah, I'm dead. Seagull! So is it over here, perhaps? Well, it doesn't seem like Muir,
Still in there.
probably butchering the pronunciation of that name. This is the cargo hoist. Muir doesn't seem to be the most attentive fella around. That is an emergency stop button.
Fuck, that's loud. Go on, Ennis.
And I don't think usually the emergency stop is activated by pressing it. Run into the crew lift.
Bastard.
Okay. Okay. I get it. Pick this up. He's walking away. Throw that shit over there. Ah! Sorry, bro.
No! Jesus!
And the world's slowest elevator. If this were a walkthrough, I would definitely trim out this elevator ride.
We should go back and get them! Like hell we should! You shot them! They're gone! Get a move on! Archie! Rennick! We have to give them more time! You told them to come! What I told them is that we are leaving! And we are leaving! Now!
Yeah, well, we're gonna head up to the helideck in the next episode, because this is running on overtime. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.